how is this Taliban group different from the other Taliban of 1996 to 2001 era? So that is a very interesting question. The 1996 Taliban was a medieval kind of regime. They were completely closed to the world. They did not give press conferences, etc. So the new Taliban that you see today is quite tech savvy. They are very conscious of the kind of PR, the kind of image they want to project to the world. They have their official spokespersons who give press conferences, who say the right things. We will allow women to study. We will allow women to work. We will give full rights to women. We will give justice to everybody. We will give amnesty to the people who collaborated with the Americans. They are saying the right things. They're making the right noises. They are going on all these different media channels, the CCTV of China and RT of Russia and Al Jazeera and CNN also. They are writing columns in the Washington Post and the New York Times. I'm not sure, some American newspapers and publications. So there is a significant diplomatic, not diplomatic, I would say PR. There's a PR blitz going on right now. And there's clearly elements of the media in the West that are involved in this as well. So this is a very different Taliban. It's a more tech-savvy Taliban. They are tweeting on a regular basis. They have 2-3 accounts on Twitter. They still don't have blue ticks, but they are very active on Twitter. And so there is a very well-planned, well-thought-out, concerted media campaign, public relations campaign. So it all looks nice. They understand how the West works, how the mind of the West works. The Western media also is helping them to some extent. So they are able to project a certain image of themselves, which may not be reflected on the ground level, on the streets. The Taliban on the streets may be the same Taliban as 96, but in the cyber sphere, in the public domain, it is a very different Taliban. So they are projecting this image of a more progressive, slightly more liberal, more tolerant regime. So that is the difference from the Taliban of 1996. At the ground level, they are much the same. They have been doing the same reprisals and the same brutality as in the past, but they are more tech savvy. They are aware of the need to project a certain image, and they seem to have certain allies in the media in the West. And Twitter is allowing them to tweet, even though they are still a designated terrorist organization in many countries. But they are still being allowed by the folks at Twitter to continue tweeting. So there's clearly something going on at several levels.